Totally mine. All right, let's do. All right, I'll let you get set up live on time on point. I'm not even on yet. Okay,
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Okay, live on time on point. Can be free of charge. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 211th straight live edition. A long time coming, high anticipated, nice tiara, neighborhood pit up stuff. Underappreciated number you program. The program feature the nickel standard pink conversation with William Bishop, Blake Everett, Bill Media, Minor third round draft pick to be named later. 3 people, 2 attempts, 1 dream. Broadcasting's finest train wreck.
Can you join us for a few minutes before we start the show?
You see that? You see him just asking?
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's fine.
Basically,
kind of a big deal.
Like
Ox, get the shit out of here, all right? You can come on. But listen, all right, it's me and Blake time right now. I only get to talk to this guy at very limited amounts. Very limited.
We in fact save it for this time, and we
literally
try
do.
And jam pack as much stuff as we want to. Because here's the thing: is when we get together, the guy I'm about to introduce, I'll see myself out. Yeah. That when we get together, and if we're not careful, we will start trying to make each other laugh.
Yep, that's
off air for no reason, for no money,
we'll remember
no
this
reason,
thing,
no hype,
for no money, Nani.
For no money, Nani Claire.
I can't get the bot to connect for some reason.
And now, number about use Cornell Media Press Station, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, and Anchor FM. You can go check us out if you missed this.
Okay.
So you can listen to us live.
The panels down below have our Spotify link. All right.
Spotify, you can hit us up. Go follow that channel, Anchor FM. Anchor threatens to set us up with sponsors if we do a good job in Anchor.
Oh no, not sponsorships. My least favorite thing. Dang it! Your least favorite. No, it's so whack sometimes.
Enough About You program brought to you by Crest.
All right, Stan.
Recommended by 4 out of 5 dentists because that 5th dentist is an asshole.
It's just leeway. We're just giving ourselves leeway.
And ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the man, the myth, the legend. He is William Bishop. He's got a tiara on. Mr. William Bishop, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, bud?
I'm good. I got my first jump scare ever in Factorio.
Apparently.
Which was dumb because I'm playing a mod that basically, it's like the Calamity mod in Terraria. It takes over the whole game.
Oh, okay.
And kind of does new systems and all that business.
Right.
And I researched up this new gun that is only available in the mod.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It's called a railgun turret.
Oh, this is awesome. What's the mod's name?
Crastorio.
Oh, interesting. Sorry.
And I will put it in there. But it was featured on the front page. It is actually Crastorio 2. There was a Crastorio. It's been remade. It's a lot better. It's pretty good. The thing that is...
that sounds like a fun topic, yeah.
It's fun. It sounds like a good time. Badger's taking an extended break.
Yeah, 36 awesome. Days is my longest break.
But Crastorio 2 is one that was featured on the front page of Factorio, FFF. 2
years only, JD? Have we been doing this way longer than 2 years, right?
I've been streaming for 4.
I'm not 5.
Yeah, it's a 4-year show because 211 episodes. Badger died in Moon Lord.
No, I didn't die. He died. Camden did. I didn't die in Moon Lord.
So I got this new gun. It's called a rail gun. It didn't go very far, and I plunked it down, and it immediately turned towards the biters and let's go. Load it up, because it didn't have any ammo. And as soon as I just plunked one shell in, it does this loud thunder, and I freaking jump scared. Almost.
I see. Okay, you just got it's just a loud noise that spooked you.
I scared myself with the artillery.
Right. Good job. Well done. Shoot the guns off. What did you do today on stream?
Today was the grand finale of the Biter Battle Season 2. Comfy Season 2, kind of Season 3 for the rest of the community. But we had a big bracket tournament and all kinds of stuff. See if you want to access this. I'm going to go grab it. See if you can get this PNG from Discord. It was a private message to me, but it might be public.
I can see it.
But that is the bracket. We had a double elimination tournament, and it was freaking fun. And I shoutcasted all 15 matches. Match 15, I think.
This guy sounds like Shroud, Ken.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All 14 matches are out there on my YouTube now. Actually, the last 2, they're recorded. The last 2 I need to edit, but that's the big bracket. And we had Comfy Industries versus Steel Axe Ultimate, Xeno Cyber, and Comfy went undefeated until today. And Comfy, those are the guys that host the servers. They have tons of experience.
They went
and they got their butt whooped today. It was a 2.5 hour match, 255. Anyway, there's lots of stuff. That's one of the most commonly accepted ways that you can do Factorio PvP, because it's really not PvP.
Yeah,
it's more.
It's kind of interesting. I like that.
PvEVP, because the person-to-person system is not really designed very well. The person-to-environment system,
a lot better, because it's client-side handled,
well
so it reacts a lot faster and better. Yeah,
stuff like and so the player versus environment mechanics are all very well thought out and very well designed. So now what you do is basically the Biter Battles is you occupy two sides of a map and you build up science. It's kind of a speed run / combat type of thing, and you have decisions to make at every point, and you build up your science, and you can either throw science in your own modules and go up your own tech tree,
right?
Or you can
do research to get stronger. Yeah.
Yep. Or you can research to make the other team's biters stronger.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So you can make the enemy's environment stronger, and that will throw them off in such a way, hopefully, that makes so their research tree is a bit messed up.
Yeah, there's two measurements. There's evolution, which makes them stronger, and then there's threat, which makes them more numerous and more angry.
Okay.
And so
if you focus on making them stronger, they could actually like roll you over sometimes.
Oh man, so that's your whole goal, is you want them stronger, but then you get you just consume a couple of them, and you consume some science, and you get a little bit of both, and then you basically get to watch the other team freaking deal with all these biters, and by the way, they're trying to fight you, and they're trying to get their own stuff going. So
2013, that is crazy, Ox.
Crazy, man.
That is nuts.
So mine was exactly 5 years after that. Well, almost. I was November 1st, 2018 is my date. But 2013 is insane.
Thomas attended 80% of the Biter Battles. He keeps bailing out because of the podcast. Does he really? Do you miss the end a lot of the time?
A couple of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have some situations where either the matches last 45 minutes, which is awesome, or they last 3 hours. And there's no in between, because there's a certain technology that you get that is, you basically get to burn down this middle. It's kind of the boring part of it, and then it culminates at the end, whatever, which we're going to fix in the next iteration. But who
made this? Who set this all up?
Some dudes that gathered themselves together named Comfy servers. They're in Europe, and they made this mod, and they made this little thing on Discord.
Wow, really? Just some mod runners? Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So their incentive for this is, to be interesting, and people buy the servers, huh?
Well, I think they're affiliated with a server company, or they were. I don't know if they are anymore. But they run like 4 or 5 scenarios. I think 4 of them that I can think of. But the one that has taken off the most is called Biter Battles, and the Biter Battles, they have a server that goes 24/7, and you just go in there and you can brawl each other. And then on Sundays, I guess or on weekends, they put together these biter matches, and it's been a 3-on-3 tournament. And we were just talking about this today. And so, in Factorio, and this is what you and I in Green Skull were talking about. Oddly enough, draws back to that seafood dinner. Do you remember what restaurant we were at?
It had a weird name. It was like
Lucky Seafood or something.
No, wasn't that? It was something else really weird. It was like raw, or it was like a method of preparation, or
I don't remember.
It was something weird.
Green Skull, text me.
Yeah,
Green Skull, text me and tell me.
Dude, Relaunch, same Ox, same. I mean, Relaunching supported me a ton. It was insane.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the same thing for to Whoop software
every single day. Dang, that's cool as hell, man. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So to promote I have the same story, Ox. The creators of Factorio Whoop software, they've retweeted me, they've hosted me, they promote. Oh wait, they didn't do any of that.
No, they don't. They just don't do it. I mean, I tell you what, it's time to move on, eh?
Yeah.
It's time to branch out into a different thing. Like the fact that they don't support you in that way. It's not like the Factorio audience is growing significantly over time or anything like that. Yeah. They're not doing anything interesting or unique on Twitch per se. Like,
I mean, I don't know. It's fine. They make a kick-ass game. That's as good as they can do.
Oh yeah.
I was featured one time.
In FFF.
Yeah, on number 234. We talked about
Thanks
that today.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, Stone.
Yeah, thank you very much. So So it's I forgot what I was saying. So we were talking about this with Green Skull, and it is not finding players who are willing to compete. It is not getting servers together. It is not even it is not the fact that even agreeing on rules, on getting people to agree on how to compete. That is not the barrier to having a dang tournament.
Okay.
The number one barrier to setting up a tournament is getting everybody together where they can compete on a same day. That is it. Can you three fight you three on Sunday at noon? No, Sunday at 2. No, Sunday at 8 a.m. What about 6 p.m.? And I can't do it. He can't. All of that crap. That is the number one barrier to having a tournament system, at least in the Factorio world. I'm sure it's and that's what Green Skull was saying.
Yeah, that's what Green Skull was saying. Yeah, it's really hard to get all the players together to do the thing at the right time and day and all that stuff.
Yes, that is it. Is having everybody in the same spot, same time, ready to compete with the same time constraints, right? Because in certain esports, the matches are 20 minutes and that's it, and that's all you get.
And the variability matters too.
Yeah, and then others are okay. We need a timeout because some dude's shoes untied, or we have a timeout in these regards, which could push the time back. Or it could be that it could be that the game itself, there is no time limit, so the game could be 30 minutes or it could be 2 hours, right? And then if someone has to go or do their thing, one player we do substitutions. You do team down. You have a fourth player.
Oh god, this is all so complicated.
It sucks. That is the only barrier to having all that done. So
you've been doing a lot of that.
I did all of it in 2018. All of it.
Yeah, he had to be on for week periods. Yeah, so a lot of people make that dedication to be there.
And that is why I ended up on the FFF doing all that work. And then I went, all right, screw it. I'm just going to speed run my way to partner. And so I did.
which he did. He literally speed ran his way to partner.
And then that's how we did it. Yeah, right. So screw that. I'll stay up till 2 a.m. I don't care. I'm gonna get partner. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do.
Okay, great. Yeah, you did. I mean, basically, you picked the thing. You did it for a long time, and you got partner. That's one of the ways they do so.
That's one of the ways to do it.
Okay, we've been promoting the show as how to get started on Twitch. Let's do the your tips for getting started on Twitch again, Blake. And now that you've had 4 years experience. What would you do differently?
I did them last week. I should have. I'm gonna write them down.
I wrote them down in chat, but didn't actually write them down.
Okay, I'm writing them down in the sheet.
Dedication to getting everyone together at the same time to accomplish a goal is so hard. Yeah, super hard. That's why I don't ever do duo streams. I'm getting better at doing them. My handwriting has gotten better. Oh man, I never handwrite ever. When I handwrite, I have to go super slow in order to handwrite.
Yeah, that's another great question. Is what do you ever handwrite other than sign your name?
I do letters. I do letters sometimes. That's it. Do you feel like your attitude changed how you approach your stream once you crossed that finish line and got your partnership? I think it changed after I had a huge mental breakdown.
But also, in fairness, his attitude towards like himself, his relationships, his existence on planet Earth, all kinds of stuff changed. Not just his relationships with.
It's like my outlook has changed massively in the past year and a half. Like a year and a half ago, I went through a pretty difficult phase, and coming on the other side of that has changed a lot. I think my outlook and stuff on streaming changed lots throughout time, very quickly. After I got partnership, I actually stopped streaming for a little while, and then I was kind of off kilter, and things were weird, and then I came back, and then I left again, and then I came back, and every time I took a break or had time off or was only doing an hour a day for my 1,501 day challenge, there was a lot of time to think about what was different.
Yeah, and to that end, you remember at PAX South this year, we were talking to...
This year. Oh, man, PAX South this year was trippy because it was 365 days since we had gone to PAX South last time, almost exactly.
Yes.
Mario, thanks for the follow.
And the Hawk. And it
was super surreal. And being at parties with the same people... Because PAX South last year was the first time I went to a convention, and going to convention super changed my outlook on work and a lot of different things.
And it made a big impact on us, right?
It's not big. I mean,
it's a long shirt.
It's not even that long of a shirt. I mean, I could roll it up for you. Is that better? Here, there. Now I'm going to show some belly if I do too much. It's a little big. I mean, it fits me perfectly up top.
You'll get busted.
No, I don't think so. I'm fine. I can have my shirt off. It's whatever. If I do a push-up, it'll be a workout stream. I will have to look at this,
right,
Jay.
that's
So
right,
I will
that's
put this on our doc for next time.
Okay, I made a tab. I'm gonna write these down.
Oops, I think I accidentally rewrote one of your things.
Well, Control Z.
I don't know when I did it. Control C will play a sound effect as well. OX33, badge monster chatter. Look at this guy flexing his mod badge. You got a sub badge, 51% sure. You just got a sweet emote. Thank you so much, OX33.
Is he a founder's badge? I don't want 3 badges.
Oh, he should do. You would think.
Shoot.
No one's subbed to this freaking channel. He's been subbed for 2 months now.
You might have just got one. Type
You
something
know,
else.
He might have gotten a gift sub previously for his previous sub.
Yeah.
That's probably what
That's right.
happened. So gift subs don't count. But you did just sub just now. No. All right. It would have come through just now because you have said. So we're already at 10. I'm trying to talk to Twitch about getting this channel partnered, but they said yeah, gift subs don't count. They don't. What do you mean? So if you get gifted a sub in a channel and you're one of the first 10, it doesn't count as you being a founder.
As a founder.
Right, it doesn't.
Oh, the willingness.
They count in general, Boof.
They count in general. I know.
They do count.
They do.
Listen, get out of here.
I'm looking. No. I'm looking at my sub count.
Yeah.
And my sub counts for the number of emotes I have, and they went up.
They went up. They went up, Boof. All right, they count. Someone clip Boof out of context
here. You know
here,
where else they count?
Saying that gift subs don't count. Not just in general, they don't count. Gift subs don't count. Clip that and put it on Twitter, so we can have more drama, right?
And you know where they do count, which is the most important part. My PayPal, they count.
That's okay. Boom. That's okay, Boof. You deserve it. You really do. Boof's got like a Brazilian 100 million subs. She deserves it, honestly. He works so freaking hard. You need to chill out, Boof. You need to take more time off.
Boof's awesome. I lurked in Boof's stream, and I got blindsided with a.
I think it does matter, Ox. I'm pretty sure, because I remember reading them rules, and it's not 25 at all. That's super wrong. It's 10 for affiliates and 20 it's for partners.
20-something, yeah. Number one, how to get started on Twitch. Number one, get a schedule and keep it.
Yeah, you think a schedule is the biggest thing to do? I think schedule is pointless as like the number one thing. I think it's like imagine having a schedule for playing Fortnite. Would that be that would be just purposeless? No one's ever going to click on your stream because of the browse page. Because you're never gonna even if you streamed 6 hours a day every day, stuck to that schedule for a year, you would never grow on Twitch if you just played Fortnite the entire time.
Well, then you should keep going to rule number 2. Rule number 2, don't play Fortnite.
I think working the browse page is such a big deal, honestly. That's the first thing that I want to talk about.
It is
understand the browse page.
You need to understand
if you're trying to get views and don't understand how the browse page works, you're going to have a hard time. Let me explain the browse page to you. Okay, when you go to a games category, that's how most viewers are going to find you. Hey, I'm interested in watching Terraria. I'm going to go to the Terraria browse page. Who's streaming Terraria right now? And I'm going to find my streamer. And that's only people who don't have someone following. They're not following someone who has the content they want. Okay, so you need to find out how to position yourself in the browse page. You need to find out what it looks like to have your thumbnail on the browse page. Okay, spicing up your thumbnail is a really great technique. I think learning how to get views would be the very first step that I suggest to you for starting on Twitch streaming.
You need a game and a mic. You just have to hit the go live button.
Listen, last week I was 100% behind Clown and having a schedule. Badger talked me 100% out of it today. Did I really, Jason? I talked you out of it? I mean, I don't have a schedule, like a hardcore schedule thing. I do basically the only schedule I do is next streams in Discord, and that's it. Like I have some plans. Like I have a schedule for next Thursday, and that's it. That's the only schedule I have, and I haven't even announced that necessarily. Right. So everyone's different from me than on schedule. Everyone has a schedule, and I don't.
Well, okay. So remember,
I agree with that.
The phase that you're in may be different than the phase of
someone starting out.
There's an early phase
very true,
and a mature phase. And we talked about this maybe 4 weeks ago, I would say. What you did was, remember, we were talking about understanding that browse page. That's super important to understand the browse page, right?
Yeah, definitely. So we're making fun of Boof.
Oh. Boof won't do anything. Yeah, me too.
Another thing about it might be a better for new streamers to have a set schedule. See, I don't think that it's bad to have a schedule.
Oh, she put it up there. Gift subs don't count.
Yeah, Thanks. She put it up there. See, that's what I was laughing about.
Allie Jane, well done.
You know, the real reason, Jason, that I have pushback on schedule is because of burnout, and because I think managing burnout as a creative is the most important thing. Yeah, I think you're not even.
So look,
established streamers do really great. I think Jason's got a good breakdown here, actually.
So number one.
Oh, and let me read what Jason said. Mostly for new streamers, I'm thinking it may be a bad idea for new streamers to have a set schedule, but established streamers would probably be a better idea to have a set schedule to get that growth. I don't know if that schedule is going to increase your growth per se. Schedule is going to increase consistency. Ox is talking about consistency.
For you.
For me.
Schedule probably represents burnout.
Okay, sure. Because I was talking about that. Can I finish my thought on that before we... So the reason that... Yeah, you know, it does... I see what you're saying. I had a very extraordinarily intensive schedule when I started streaming every single day for 1,501 days in a row.
Yes.
Too much, obviously. And I find that when people schedule things, they feel bad about not being able to complete those. And when they have to bow out of it, it hurts them. It hurts their mentality. It hurts their willingness to do so. So Ox has been taking a big break from streaming for a long time, and he's feeling this tension build up. You know, like, when do I come back? How is it going to feel when I come back? Can I even come back or not? So and that's what I really want you to stay away from. I want streaming to be fun for you all the time. And having a schedule can make it so difficult to do so.
Yeah. No. Now listen to me. No, JD. Yeah, you had.
That's interesting.
You had 4 hours to give me this thought. Just give me fun chat. So,
can I join and give a new stream answer? You better do it in chat, bro. This JD's so engaged right now that he's begging to come on voice.
Good,
that's how engaged you are.
Listen,
okay, good.
Now listen.
That's what we want you to do.
Gotcha. Got him. Now listen. So you last week we also established that you have not only do you have a look. The number one way to get me to not do something is to tell me to do something.
We know this about me. This is a thing about me, yes, and this is a thing I've just admitted out loud. Long hair. I don't know. Like I just have like a pushback about anything that anybody ever puts on me.
Not only that, but even when you put something on yourself, you buck up against yourself.
I'm against my own things I want to do.
So it's like, look, when you set a schedule and you miss a schedule, like you say, okay, I'm going to stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Right.
That's my goal. And I'm going to stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And something comes up and you don't want to stream on Tuesday. You will beat the crap out of yourself because of missing Tuesday.
I will ruin myself over it.
Right.
I'm lazy. I'm a piece of garbage. What a waste of space.
Bingo.
All the people who watch my stream, they're eventually going to go away. Oh, yeah, all these
Why
thoughts.
would anyone want to watch? All right. Now, for me, I say I'm going to go Tuesday through Sunday. And if I end up missing one, I have a number one in my mind. If I just make the decision to miss one, I have a damn good reason to do it. And I check it off that box. I tweet about it, and I'm done. I never think about it again.
I think it's very different for you, too, because you have two other more important jobs. For me, I have no other more important job. I have animals, maybe. So your more important job's your family, your real job, okay? And then you have Twitch streaming. So it's easy to be like, I can cut that last one there. It's not NBD.
Kind of, but I got a good drive. Like, look what I did today. I'm going to be on 9 hours, man. I did a 7 hour.
I wish I could be like that. I wish I could not beat myself over. I missed Friday. I laid in my bed for like 16 hours on Friday. Didn't get out of bed. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I was supposed to do a stream at noon. I slept until 6 p.m. I was in the bed. Then I finally got up and I went back to bed at 10.
That's paradise, man.
I hated it. It was the worst. I absolutely hate it. Okay, so Boof says in our chat. Boof, by the way, currently averaging like 800 viewers.
Boof's crushing it.
I streamed a year without any schedule. Then I was like, okay, I want to do this properly. Instead of a year working out what worked best. So I think finding what works best for you is the most important thing when we talk about any aspect of being creative or being of doing any of this job. Because I really lump it into being a creative person is what you have to do in order to be a streamer, be a YouTuber, whatever. You have to find out what works for your creative brain best and what works for you best. It's weird that I've just done nothing. Nothing works best for me. There's no thing that works good for me.
Yeah.
Right. So now, Boof, I'm tired. I'm not streaming. Sorry. And you feel fine for that. I struggle to feel fine for that, honestly. It's still tough for me. I'm working on it.
And if you miss one, your mood is pretty tough. Like it's hard to do. And you know who gets that splashback?
You mostly.
Yeah, mostly.
99% Blake gets the splashback. So Oakster3 says, so Arkster3 is partner to 23, Twitch partner 2013, sorry, 23.
2013.
And the reason I feel like that is, Ox says, is I had periods of time where I had 500 to 1,000 viewers on average. Now I have to completely restart. It's a matter of pride, and I can't swallow it. See, that's what happens to me every time I miss a day. That tension that builds up, that slowly built up over time for Ox, I get it so fast whenever I miss a stream.
Right. It is the same beef from Yogg's TTTTTTT.
Yes, correct, Tom. I wouldn't stream without a schedule, but it's all about how you are as an individual. Right, Sen Lincoln. Have you done many streams? You have to find out what works best for you.
I'm going to turn a fan on.
Come to terms with it. I don't know if I've come to terms with it. I'm working on it still. I'm such a control freak that there is just... Anytime that something is out of my control, I hate it. It drives me absolutely insane. I am like... I wouldn't call myself controlling, but I need to have control. If I stream 9 times a week, dang, nice, man. You do full time? I wouldn't call myself controlling, but I have a burning passion to be in control of whatever is going on in my life. If I'm not in control of it, then things fall apart. That's why I hate this situation with Rona so much, because I can't... What is my course of action to take? What do I do? Nothing. There's not
what
jack.
Is the situation? I don't know.
For
I don't
coronavirus?
Know this word.
I mean, you can't
Corona.
Sorry, call it Rona, yeah. I can't do anything about it.
Who's Rona?
Who's Rona? What's going on with Rona?
Who's this bitch?
That's good, Jaso. It should be fun. It needs to be fun. Oh, my gosh.
Still dreaming. Okay, remember, we got an MP3.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep that in mind.
Yeah, got an MP3 to think about. Macarona, down. Incidentally, I'll tell you something funny, Beef, is when I, speaking of my Sharona, now I don't want to sing too much of it because we might get a copyright strike. But
no, you won't. You're not good
enough. Oddly enough, the beats per minute, look it up. It's like 163 or 183, I think. It's the beats per minute of my Sharona.
Okay. Why? What?
And it matches what I do on the elliptical, on the Aerodyne elliptical machine.
Just naturally?
At 8 speed naturally. So I would throw that on and get after it because it's a long song. My Sharona is what? It's like a...
Oh my God, we have so many big chats.
5.5 minutes?
Hold on. I agree with Ox a lot here. Ox is talking about how when it's part of your job, things get a bit crazy for being a sole proprietor and doing content creation. That's why you burn out so easily. And that's what I feel. Yeah, same. So JD says, I started streaming in late 2017. 724 hours stream total.
Average to less than an hour a day. Correct.
Can't hit 75 average. Oh, you do short streams. Interesting.
He does very short streams. Yeah. The biter battles are probably the longest ones he does.
JD, what's your sub count? All right, sorry. Can I ask? Because does it matter
YouTube?
if you? No, let's talk about on subscribers on Twitch. What's your subscriber count on? Like, how much money are you earning doing what you do?
It's a big deal on YouTube.
Probably.
Big deal on YouTube.
If you're a big deal on YouTube, you do lots of long streams, just not often. Oh, okay, I see.
No, just not often.
Yeah, actually, you can talk about your sub count. What was Rich's? I'm gonna say like 120, 22. Oh shit. Okay, well, I mean, it goes down. 60 subs on Twitch. Okay, well, I would say that
6K.
monetizing is more important in your situation than just being a partner. Like, who cares? There's an affiliate streamer right now that I know. Okay, I'll just call her out. Miss Court right now. She had a day yesterday where she got 300 subs. She has 415 sub points right now. Who gives a crap if she's a Twitch partner? Okay.
Right. Agreed.
Why is it? What does it matter?
We had
the emotes are for monetization, right? It's supposed to help you monetize. Well, it turns out you don't need that shit. If you're just really good at reacting to the things that happen, if you're actually a good streamer, people will help you out.
If your systems are in place to get that money, you'll get that money. And who cares if you got a partnership or not, right?
Twitch does look at sub counts. They look at
they do.
How many people are actively tier 1 paying subs, how many gift subs you get, and stuff like that.
Right. They want a mix. They don't want someone to come along and buy partnership because one person bought 1,000 subs and did a gift, did a big gift thing. They don't want because that is if that source of revenue goes away, this partner's ruined, right?
That's true, Ox. They still believe in you. They want that streak too as well. How long have you been gone, Ox? So Ox has 22 people still sub to his channel. He's been gone for like 6 months, I want to say.
Bam.
So that's pretty insane.
Oh no, he says like 2 years, right?
Wait, 2 years.
Yeah, it's been. Look at that. He hasn't streamed 10 times in 2 years. Yeah.
What? Wow, that's insane.
It's
actually,
been a long time.
10 times in really?
10 times.
I didn't realize it's been so long. I guess I've been missing you.
Man.
Dang, I've just been like involved in my own thing. Love you, Ox. Come back.
Well, I mean, you have had a little bit going on in 2 years. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a pass right now. You got a little bit happen. You ready? You just ready for me to give you a pass?
Okay, 6K subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah. Harper's 2.5. That's right.
That's very interesting, JD, to do the very few long streams that have really good averages, but don't apply for partner. I don't think partnership matters still. I really think that partnership is something that you fall into. You accidentally got. Like, you accidentally become, an extremely good. Well, there's
kind of. So, it depends. It depends.
It's not something that's gonna help.
In that case,
in my opinion,
I'm a rule breaker. Then
yeah,
I'm probably a rule breaker.
What do you mean?
Because number one,
transcoding is the best.
I did do the things I needed to do. Like I had all the things that everybody recommends against. I had a push for partner. I did the thing that I needed to do to get it. I don't do much afterwards. I do some speed running, but not a ton. I don't do those things.
See, that's why the fact that you did these things, the stressful things, right? I mean, you put in a lot of stuff and time that you didn't necessarily weren't having fun per se to get this thing, and then you backed off of it. It's kind of pointless. Like you don't even have that many more.
Oh no, transcodes make a big deal.
Transcodes are
when I go to Walmart,
that's
I can't keep the ladies away from me. Like that Twitch partner badge.
It is
so powerful.
There is a tiny bit of flex.
Look, I roll up in there.
Tiny bit of flex,
but just with that little bit of that little purple badge, a purple check mark on my shoulder, on my big.
Are you wearing your jersey that you got from TwitchCon 2019?
My jersey in there, and shoot.
Just mute him. Shady says. There is a tiny bit of flex you get, but the flex only really matters if you go to TwitchCon or to live events. That's the only time that the flex actually helps. And honestly, women love 480p.
By the time I get out to the Civic, they're all over my car too.
Hapola says Twitch partner. By the way, I have to agree with Badger. Somehow I found the Twitch partner after less than 1 year of streaming.
No, you
doesn't matter to him.
You did the stuff right. You did everything right. It's great.
Well, yeah, Hap works hard. I mean, you feel like a god as a partner when you get those. You go to those conventions. It does help. The conventions are really nice.
It helps. It helps you to start a conversation with someone you may not have already.
I'm a Twitch partner.
So there. And
I think it's way more to be like, I had X amount of subs at one point. I had over 1K subs at one point. That's a freaking big accomplishment.
That's a big accomplishment.
That means more to me. But I'm in the industry, right? The issue here is that we need to not necessarily think about people who are involved in the industry. We need to think about laymen who have no idea what Twitch is, or vaguely know that content creators exist for the video game I'm making, and I need to talk to them. Oh, I know what a Twitch partner is, right?
Right.
And Twitch partnership is very slowly being devalued. There's currently 25,000 active Twitch partners, something like that, which is not that many, and they make up like 0.4% of Twitch streamers. Yeah, basically people feel pee-pee about the partner.
Right. And you're right. It is slowly being devalued because
it's easier and easier to get. I mean, 25K is not that many people, right? It's harder and harder to average 75 probably because there's more and more saturation going on. So there's more and more streamers.
But yeah, that requirement, it used to be 500, then it was 200. These are all unwritten rules. First off, it was not even written.
Right. There was no system to go to.
There was no system. Right.
And the thing about that is it's still sort of in the air, Like just because you hit 75 average doesn't mean that you're going to get a partnership.
And even if you get 30 or 40, if you average 30 or 40, but you have the things that Twitch is looking for, you speak Greek.
Yep. That's a big one. Multilingual is a huge one.
You're a charity, right? Or you're affiliated with a dev party, right? If
the good old boys club, yeah, it's kind of still the good old boys club. We ain't gonna lie about it. Like you're gonna get preferential treatment if you had a beer with the partnership guy. I'm not gonna 100%. Lie about that, right? And that's human nature, right? I know Jonathan. I hung out with him at TwitchCon 2019. Would love to see him as a partner. Seems like a good lad. I could give him a heads up because he's my friend. And that's not against the rules for Twitch to do either.
Twitch can run their business however they want to. Or if I'm, say, Devolver Digital Publisher, I have no presence on Twitch, and I would like to start streaming my games on Twitch. Done. You can be a partner. Or if you are Nilos and you're a BFD on YouTube, and Nilos wants to go over to Twitch, you can say, hey, here's my numbers on YouTube. I would like to start live streaming for Twitch. Twitch will go, you know what? Right now, you have 0 streams in a month. You have 0 concurrent viewers, and you have 0 hours streaming. Here's a partnership. Done.
Yep, that's that. And that's not, there's no problem with that. That's
no
fine.
Problem.
It's the rules are there just to make people quiet down. Right?
Yeah.
It's
settle down.
Maybe think about applying for Twitch partner at 75, but if we don't like the way you sound, we don't like what you say, we don't like what you look like they can pick any myriad of reasons to deny you for partnership. They can pick any reason to give it to you too. This is why I'm like Twitch partnership doesn't matter, should not be a goal for you. Oh, I'll tell you what. When we talk about goals, are you in control of your goal? No, this goal you're not. Okay, you cannot control whether you get Twitch partner or not. It's a bad goal. Okay, are you in control of how many hours you stream a month? Yes, for sure. Are you in control of what games you play? Are you in control of things that you do? Are you in control of how many push-ups you do? Yes, for sure. Do those as goals rather than I want this many average viewers. I want this much money to be earned. Things like that. Things that you can control are good goals. Things that you cannot are not.
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, any numbers on YouTube. It's like 100,000 on YouTube. You get instantly Twitch partner.
I wonder what the Z1. I think he just asks. That's my buddy Z1 Gaming YouTube. Let me look at his subscriber count. I think he's at 250. I want to say.
Yeah, Z1's
100. He was at 125, and the chatter was next one is 250. But he was at 100. He was right around I think 80K or 100K subscribers. Our buddy Z1, and
I think I need to work.
It was just like it was just no brainer. There you go. Z1's awesome. We did a co-stream the other day.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You guys planned it. I'm supposed to do planning with him, but.
Well, there you go.
You were right, Jason. I remember having a conversation with you about that, and I sat and I thought about that a ton. Like it was on my mind for like a whole week, I want to say. And you're absolutely right. I actually went. There was a content creator on Twitter who talked about a goal that he wanted for his YouTube subscriber count, and I took issue with it because he's a community leader. He's a big deal in the community, and he's super influential. And one of the things I hate the most is when I see kids come to me and they say, "Hey, can you help me get 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel?" Or "Can you help me get whatever amount of whatever they want on Twitter or something like that?" Because it's a poor goal. And the reason they had that goal is because they saw someone else set that goal and then achieve it or whatever. And it's I actually took such strong issue with it that I sent him a private message to tell him how I felt it was a bad idea, that you'd have like goals you can control, and that the reason that I wanted to bring it to him is because of the influence it could have on the audience, the influence he could have on kids, on people who look up to him. And I never give negative feedback.
Ever.
Never.
Unsolicited?
I don't. No. For real, unsolicited, I don't even believe in it, bro.
You guys, that is super rare.
So that's how much of an impact you've had on me, Jason.
Number one, that is super rare for him to do, and number two, never admit that. Like he'll probably never come out and say, "Hey, here's what I did." That's super rare. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal.
No, so I wanted to tell you that, Jason. So Ox got partnered at 2,951 followers.
So 3K followers and 86 views. Wow.
You actually what? He's literally bouncing a seat right now. That's nice. Shady's sitting next to Jason. Shady is his wife. The teams. What is your opinion regarding stream teams in order to grow your viewership?
We don't know. Okay, here I'll weigh in on this one. We don't know what the hell to do with stream teams.
I think stream
no one
teams
really does. I think.
Yeah, it's very nebulous. Like there's lots of different things you can do with it. It's stream teams are like having a really close group of friends, mostly that you kind of work with. My stream team is a genre team where these guys speedrun Terraria. If you go to the stream team, you're likely to see people speedrunning Terraria, and that makes it really easy. That has its own flow. If people like speedrunning Terraria, they're likely to look at that team and enjoy it. That just speaks for itself. But to have something like Halcyon Frequency, the Nook, main menu, things like that, what they do and what they decide, and the rules on those are all just who knows what they're doing, and who knows even the effectiveness of the things they are doing. Like, if you were in a unit in the military, you would have something called standard operating procedure for things, right? You would have the manuals that you would read, but then your unit would take those manuals and elaborate on them, right? So maybe that's what stream teams are doing. Maybe stream teams are educating their stream team members on how to best do certain activities. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Right.
So if you were to make a stream team, here's what I would suggest. Find 2 of your best buddies, invite them to the stream team, make them the leaders of the stream team. All 3 of you work together to set a document out for what you're looking for in other stream team members, and then strictly enforce these rules and things that you want to do. That would be my deal.
But even then, who knows if that's going to actually make a difference, if it's going to have an impact on your subscriber count, your viewer count, your influence. Who knows, right? Because I don't know. I think I've been invited to. I've been invited to several, and I don't know. Who knows? I don't even know if it's going to help me or be a big waste of my time or whatever. The one I'm in, well, I have been in 2 of them. One of them kind of fell apart. One dude quit streaming, did the thing. The other one I hear from every once in a while.
That is a decent perk. I wish that perk mattered. So JD says partnership perks. You can make a stream team.
But why?
In my 5 years, stream teams never helped me.
Never help us. You're right. This is one.
My stream teams only help other people.
Yeah, and here's the thing that'll help here's the thing that you'll find yourself is if you say, okay,
oh yes,
we're going to huddle up in the stream team, and we're going to host each other, and we're going to build each other up. Well, then you're kind of doing yourself a disservice because you're not networking as effectively as you can.
So what if there was a rule for your stream team? You have to raid a stream team member once a week.
I don't know. I mean,
if you're going to do a stream team and you're considering doing a stream team, my thing would be strict, be harsh. It's like picking someone to date. You don't want to just date a random person, okay? You want to have criteria that fit into, approaching what your perfect mate is and strive for that, right? And that's what you want to. You don't want to just you can be in, you can be in, you can be in, you can be in, you can be in. Or at least if you are doing that, you need to have strict requirements for what you're looking for in these streams.
You do.
Strict, actual, not, they're nice people. Like, what is the real requirement? What are you doing?
And what are we going? Yeah, and what are we going to do with this thing?
Right. What is the purpose of? And I think that's where stream teams mostly fall down. You need to BDE it. Yeah.
You need to swing that. We need to swing that BDE
Squad streams are bad, my opinion. I think that if you're gonna do a duo stream with a caster, you should do it on one channel. Okay. I find that doing squad streams is just not effective as a method. Okay, what is the purpose of doing content within the creator? Why are you doing it? What is the essence of doing it? You want to interface with their community, right? It's like
they interface with yours, you interface with theirs. Right?
Exactly. I really like drinking Pepsi. Okay, I really like these guys really like drinking Coke. We'll put Pepsi and Coke together on a stream, and then these communities can mesh together. That's the whole point. I didn't explain that very well. Like, okay, so let's say I like Lewis Brindley a lot. Okay, he's a member of the Oxcast. I like him a ton. I watch him whenever he does. Okay, and he does a stream with Angry Tom. Suddenly, I'm there in a stream with Lewis, and Angry Tom gets time with me. And then I am like, oh, you know what? I maybe do like Angry Tom. And I start watching Tom's videos. And that's really what you want to do when you're getting together. When you have it separate, never makes go. When you have it separate, that you can just stay separate, right? So Lewis has a stream and Tom has a stream. I'm happy to hear him, but I'm not interfacing with the community in chat. So one of the techniques that the YouTubers do is they'll do 2-part videos, right? First part is on this guy's channel, second part is on his channel. And that's how you can mix them together. A squad stream seemed like I want to collaborate with my friend, but I just want to be on my own channel anyway, kind of deal.
For things,
JD, do you know about multi-streaming? Multi-streaming is a free service that anybody can use that puts the videos on the same deal. So,
but that's the thing. So yeah, so there we go. See, I just watched that because otherwise too much to pay attention.
Remember that? Do his name, and then the entire thing.
Right.
So the audio.
So what it kind of lets you do is it lets the viewer, the big deal with squad streams is it lets your viewer swap between the views based on what else is going on. So if you had a game that was a specifically duo part where someone has to do something and you wait, okay, GTA, remember how the heists have different roles? Like you can be the pilot or you can be the prisoner, right? And it's the one that I wrecked so many times.
Yeah. The audience has the opportunity to swap as they please.
To swap views, right? And in real time. And each viewer can choose which one they want to see.
So there is some circumstances, I agree, where squad streaming does work.
Right. Now, the other ones where there's a speed run race where one person's doing this one, other person's doing another thing, they can do that. They do some speed run racing. That's kind of fun for the communities. But if you're not really concerned about, if you're not concerned about the viewer experience, and you're looking at it from the streamer point of view, it's now, from the streamer point of view, you're correct. I want to mix in with X's community, and I want to introduce my community to this other person's my community to this other guy who I think is awesome, right? That's kind of a streamer point of view. From the viewer may like it because there may be if we're going to do this one thing, we're going to try this accomplishment in gaming, in whatever game we're going to do. There may be really no way to have both views on the stream because there's going to be either opposing decisions made, or there's going to be cooperative decisions made, but different viewpoints. Like the GTA heist is the other one, right? So, if there's
I would cite GDQ as an example when they do races.
Yes,
right? They always do it on one screen, and they're always competing. So what they do is the RTMP servering. So they send the feed from each gameplay to one server, and then they use OBS to have the gameplay there. That would be a way of doing it, right? So you can see both at the same time. I think that's a much better way of doing the competitive or the co-op thing, or just having a button you can do to swap back and forth, which is definitely possible with RTMP server.
Right. Right. Okay.
If the chat was combined in one chat room, that would be sick. I'd be okay with that. Okay. But that's not the case.
I have an insight on that.
Yeah.
I talked to the guy.
Oh, about combining the chats?
Who owns Squad Stream, and he is pissed off that you have to choose which chat to get into.
All right, so he's got my back on this.
And he's also pissed that when you drop into the other, if I'm in Streamer A's chat and I want to go look at Streamer B, when I switch over to Streamer B's view, it clears my chat from A and reloads B.
That's terrible.
This
is why you chatty.
Bull crap. He says, "Why does it do that?" I hate
Blake does this. It's because I think he does. Blake follows up with these things because we met these guys at TwitchCon 2019, and he's super good at sending emails, sending a Twitter message. He legit did talk to the guy. He's not pulling on his ass.
I talked to the guy.
He does.
Yeah.
Clear chat is terrible. I hate that on mobile too. It's really annoying.
Yes. But he said all of that. He says that is on our list. That is way high on our list to fix. The chat experience is bull crap.
I mean, if they did that,
and all of that
I'm more on board.
He said what we should do is it should be one chat window where you can filter out either A or B, but the viewer chooses, or you can hit them both buttons and both chats go. And one of them is highlighted in color A, and one of them is highlighted in color B.
I'm going to force them to be one chat. Can I choose to make it one chat as a streamer?
No. It's the viewer choice. Viewer choice. Right. He wants all of that to be in there. So he's all that. There's no. He says it's a damn IRC server. There's no reason
easy.
You can't pile two chats to be in one. He says that is definitely going to be checked. Going to be fixed. So there you go. Great. Thanks for following.
Zebra lines for chat. Oh, that could work. That's interesting.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be. He says we're going to do something. We're going to do something where the viewer can choose chats and it never clears.
I'm way more interested in squad streaming after that. Yes. That'd be way better. Right. Yeah, I just don't like squad streaming usually. I don't watch streams in squad stream either. I just watch one. I don't care who you squad. I'll pick a person. I got my favorite. All right.
I do. Well, yeah. Okay. And the reason why someone earlier asked in the viewer chat, someone asked, is squad streaming limited to something? Is squad streaming limited to something? Squad streams are limited to partners because partners have transcoding.
Yeah.
That's it. Transcoding costs Twitch money. And if you look at a squad stream, we said this before, if you look at a squad stream, you'll see two views on the same screen. One of them is 720p and the other one's in 480p. You know what that takes? It's transcoding.
Right.
That's it. And you know who gets transcode?
Do we have transcode right now? Question mark chat?
The only people who are guaranteed transcodes is partners, and that is because the only reason that we don't open up squad streaming to everything is because both viewers or both parties need transcoding. That's it.
Yeah, that's nice. Hey, Waterbucks.
That's it.
You only set the quality for main view in squad? You know what? Wow. You know what I'm realizing? I've never even watched squad stream as a viewer.
That's right. And you're just going to poop all over them, aren't you?
That's because I think the one time I did try it was terrible. Right. I hated it. Right. Like I said, you know what? I didn't like multi-streaming. I don't like using the multi-stream link.
Yeah. There's some barriers to it.
I think my experience as a streamer put me off of ever watching multi-streams or squad streams.
100%.
No, Jason, that's the main reason. So Jason said, is it odd that I want partner for transcoding more than anything else?
That's the main reason.
That's the only reason I've really agreed to so far about why partnership is valuable. I don't think the emotes are that valuable. I don't think the flex is that valuable, honestly. It's valuable very occasionally.
I kind of dig the flex, I'll be honest.
Like 7 days out of the year. Yeah, you do. I don't think squad streaming is that valuable. I don't think that making a partner team is that valuable either.
Right.
But I do think that.
But here's the thing: is that transcoding is something that was.
Yeah.
It really is a limiter for your viewers. You know why?
It is. But we're an affiliate channel. To point out, this isn't a channel that's affiliated. Twitch is having the biggest boom that's ever had with the viewership, 25% increase over the past 30 days, and we still have transcoding.
We still have transcodes, right?
So,
well, so number one. Transcoding and CPU power and all of that, it is getting cheaper every year. Computer power, computing space, and all of that gets cheaper every single year.
This is why Bitcoin is
across the board. It always gets cheaper every year. So transcoding should costs less to do every year, so it should expand. And number two,
See, I don't think restarting works. I think whoever is perpetrating, I don't think it does at all. I
but we
think
know
whoever is saying that
44% of your
But I've
viewers
heard that
come
before.
from this guy.
Yeah,
44% right here.
Mobile is 40%.
So in order to get a good experience on mobile, guess what you need?
I want to stream with a bandana. What? What's the question? Just like an article of clothing, a bandana? Yeah, I mean, go for it.
I guess.
There's that one guy who streams with like black and white only. Who's that guy?
Stream with a bandana, or is that what? Did you misspell it? You want to stream with a banana?
Yeah, do that too.
Yeah, and then here's the big dog. The BDE in the room is YouTube, and YouTube has always had transcoding.
Has it?
Yeah, always.
Oh yeah, you're right. It has always. You can just stream on YouTube.
YouTube is freaking Google, man.
You're right. You're a good point. YouTube has subscriptions to any amount.
Yeah.
So you can subscribe at $1. You can subscribe at $250.
They basically said Patreon interface. You can do that on YouTube right now. Today.
You can do that right now on YouTube. You can't do that on Twitch. Transcoding is infinite. As soon as you sign up, you'll get transcoding. Right. Streaming on YouTube is fine for me.
You know what? You know what you can also do on YouTube? Thumbnail.
You can do a thumbnail?
Put up a thumbnail before you start.
Fuck, why can't you do a thumbnail on Twitch? I don't understand. I don't get it, bro.
Don't get it.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah.
That's my only complaint, Shady. Shady says the chat interface on YouTube is terrible.
Is balls. Emotes are balls.
Yes. The culture is not very good. I think is very behind Twitch.
Is bad. You get banned for spamming, which freaking YouTube will ban you. But
Twitch
get enough
members, you can't set the price. Oh, they might have changed that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't messed with it in a long time.
Right. YouTube membership
moderating
is
very
only
hard
$5.
because they have very weak protections over on it. It's like if you streamed on Twitch, as far as the culture is concerned, 4 years ago or 5 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5. I was gonna say freaking 5.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's pretty
I've
bad.
been over on YouTube in a while.
But as far as the other things, I have to look into the YouTube membership thing. But as far as I understood, you could do whatever. Because it's hard for me because I did YouTube and Twitch simultaneously.
Yeah, and you did a great job with it.
Emotes are overall emotes are fine, but being able to upload your own emotes is easy peasy. Yes, easy rewinds. That's true, Mux. That's another thing we have.
Oh, the VOD playback experience is amazing on YouTube.
Have I tried to search for live channels? Yes. What you need to do is like YouTube Live or YouTube Gaming, I think. Yeah, it's YouTube Live.
Gaming
is gone.
No, gaming.youtube.com will take you to a different interface.
Right.
At least
there's a different interface for looking at. I don't think anymore. I think YouTube. It's only YouTube Live now. And it's kind of a 50-50 on that app because sometimes you accidentally find VODs, sometimes you'll find live channels. I mean, okay, so to put in perspective, 1/3 of Twitch's viewer base for live streaming is on YouTube. So whatever Twitch has, every 100 that Twitch has, YouTube has 30. So there definitely are people watching over there. Chippy Gaming recently streaming to 1.2 thousand, 1.4 thousand people on just playing Terraria.
Yep.
Is that what it is? Is that YouTube.com?
So you can I did gaming. There. I went to gaming.youtube.com and it redirected me there.
The thing about people looking for VODs is that sometimes they'll click on a live stream and won't know it's live and they'll watch just fine. It's no big deal, right? So it's you can get into the recommended live, be clicked on. YouTube is why I got partnership on Twitch. I like to talk about this. The
100%.
viewers that I got from YouTube is what's facilitated my ability to get the viewers on Twitch to become a partner. Multi-streaming was really, really good for me. It was amazing. And then we also we exploited Beam for its very low delay. I remember Shady's having Twitch chat, Beam chat, YouTube chat up, and then watching on Beam.
I did too. I did too.
That was the way to watch, bro. That streaming was good, man.
Beam is a better Beam or Mixer was
Mixer now. It was Mixer now.
Better experience.
It was.
It may still be
viewing.
It may still be.
No, I think it's the same now because Twitch caught up on the RTMP thing, or no, sorry, the HTML5 thing, and so now it's a 3-second delay.
That's right. Beam was such a great view experience. I agree.
No delay. It was really. I mean, this is what it is now.
Yeah.
So when I was live streaming on YouTube, it was actually made it really easy to have YouTube videos too, because it would just go up like that. Bish bash bosh.
As soon as you hit done, your video was just done.
It was ready to go. They were transcoding it already. They were doing all the work that was necessary.
They processed it and it was up there. There was no uploading or highlights or any of that business.
So I would caution you. My advice is yes, try out multi-streaming, and if you do it right, it worked for me. But Max did that, and he found that he's having trouble with monetization now. He's making less money than he was, which I think is what you're going to take the hit basically for. If you want to do affiliate, you have an opportunity of making more money because you'll have repeating subscriptions coming in, but you'll have less chance of getting new views, and new views could catapult you to actually, making an income from the content creation. And you can still get ad revenue, too.
to quote my buddy Mojo D,
On YouTube.
the #1 discovery engine on planet Earth is YouTube.
It definitely is. There's no argument about that, right?
It's a discovery engine. YouTube looks for ways to surface the content you're making and serve it up to the right people better than any other thing, any other entity on planet Earth. They do it better than anybody else. That's it.
Most people go to YouTube and search directly. Twitch is known for live streams. Okay, again, well, I'll repeat this. For every 100 people who are watching on Twitch, 30 people are watching on YouTube. And that's
right, live.
So it's not that nobody's watching.
It's not that nobody.
For sure, there's the average view count is actually higher on YouTube than it is on Twitch. So theoretically, it's better to be on YouTube as a starting streamer than it is to be on Twitch as a starting streamer. Yeah, YouTube VODs don't work after like 24 hours or something like that. Something weird like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really annoying, yeah.
Right.
I think people are excited to see affiliate over nobody. Twitch Cloud, yeah, I think that's the main reason that people like affiliate so much. Is it 12 hours? I think I did some 12 that were fine, I want to say. I have to go check.
I don't remember.
Can't remember how
anything
long.
if you ever see me on over 12 hours, it was an accident.
Just stop and start the stream again.
Shit got way out of hand. I don't know what to tell you, man. Something got out of hand. I don't know.
Something got you started playing. You were enjoying yourself way too much.
I was enjoying myself way too much.
That's a 10-hour stream for me. Yeah, that's just too much streaming.
I looked down and there was, there's like 150 people in chat, and I started feeling guilty for going and wanting to go home.
Just stay.
If there's 150 people and the whole party's going to end because I'm going to go home, well, I ain't going to go home then. We're just going to keep going.
I opened 12 hours. I opened Factorio and the kids weren't home.
Exactly. Yeah, something like that. But that's kind of how I think about this. Is that if I hit the button to end, all these people are going to go, or all these people are just going to wander off. And if we're having a good old time and we're
it's hard to leave when you got a raid from Right Quits a Call for 1,000 people. Just hang out. Might as well. Just put the extra hours in and take a day off later on.
Yeah,
you got to do those kind of things when you're streaming too. Sometimes you just get an advantage and you got to stick with it. Sometimes you're gonna have to put in a long day that you didn't expect to, and then you're gonna have a short day later. Sometimes you're gonna stream. I mean, I still stream and get no subs, or get like 5 subs in a day for a 5-hour stream. That happens. I mean, it hasn't been like that recently, but I'm prepared for that. Seeing the sub count go up is surprising every time. I'm never like, oh, it better. Oh, it better, right? Like,
hey, if you get to that, then you get to the signal. You get to that attitude of that what's that crazy bitch?
You guys
that
ready?
Was saying,
wow, that was fast. You guys ready for this? We're gonna look at this.
Yeah,
I had it pulled up. So this is the second time that this nonsense has kind of happened.
That's right.
I like how Blake. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is an interesting link. What?
Yep.
Okay.
You like how I prepared for the show and I was ready to compliment whatever the stuff that you were putting down. Yeah. How about that?
That was good shit.
How about that?
I mean, I brought this topic in. Okay, so we're gonna watch this streamer. She currently averages like 800 viewers. She is pretty prolific. Wait, what? This is the wrong screen. Wait, is this capturing OBS? Which? Oh, okay. I see. It's doing this one.
No, it's capturing your social security number.
I can't remember. Oh my God, sweet baby Jesus! I would cry my eyes out. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, wait, what the heck? What is it? It won't capture this tweet for some reason.
Hi everybody, it's us.
Oh,
barbershop mirror. Here we go.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. I guess I should. It's like Invader Vi is her name. So she's a significant streamer in just chatting section.
It doesn't really matter how much.
I'm gonna play this.
It doesn't really matter how much money you make or how much money you have. That's really the thing. Because I'm not asking you for a large financial contribution. If it cost $20 to sub, $20 is quite a bit of money. $20 is you can get a full meal for $20. And the difference of $20 and eating a meal is in that $20. Like, that's where it is. But a sub is $5. At maximum, in whatever your currency is, it's maybe $10. And it doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10, truly. If you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch Twitch because you should be working. You should be trying to earn money. It's not a ton. It's not like a ton of money. So being like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub, that doesn't really track. What you mean to say is, I'm so irresponsible with my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy. Mm-hmm.
Guys in chat, that's true.
It doesn't really matter how much money.
I just want to see this chatter. It's like, that's true. Stonks. So this is today, and so what I wanted to put this in because this isn't the first time this happened. I think someone else in chat mentioned Bad Bunny. I don't know.
Yep.
Who did this also? But if you type in Invader Vi right now, tons of articles being written about this circumstance. CNN.com, Dexterio, Daily Dot. So many people are talking about this.
Right.
All the news organizations are covering this. And Blake's contribution to this, I want to turn this up. Who's for this? Whose was it? Okay, yeah, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny, yeah.
How did my whole speech about how I need
wait.
subs to get the stream going?
Sorry, I auto-played a video.
All right.
What the heck? Wow. So this is a thing, right? This is a thing that has happened before. This is $5 is not a lot. How do you feel about that, Blake? It's not. If you're watching Twitch, you should have $5.
Probably in a vacuum, it's true. You should. I mean, you're paying for an internet or you're paying for a phone. I guess you kind of should. But here's the thing: you're departing with my money to go to someone else is a big deal.
Okay.
Separating me holding my money to go give it to someone else in exchange for something is a big deal. That's not exactly.
Shit, he's yelling at you right now.
No.
You be careful. You be careful, okay?
No. Just be cool. It's the voluntary separation of money. What is the big deal? She's focusing on the amount of $5 all that business. She's technically kind of true that you kind of should have some stuff to your net worth should be greater than $5 if you're able to watch Twitch, right? That's true. But what she's missing here is willingness to depart from your money, right?
Yes.
That's the big deal.
I agree. She is missing willingness to depart for sure. For me,
to depart from money.
This thing is all about if
her attitude is so super wrong. So
if someone who's addicted to drugs wants said drugs, they will do whatever they possibly can to get those drugs.
Yeah,
Nothing will stop
right.
them. Okay. If I strongly believe that if a human being wants something, they really genuinely truly want that thing, they will freaking get that thing. Okay. It doesn't matter. So like. The sentiment, I want to subscribe to your channel, but I can't because it means that there are other priorities that take precedent over, and that's okay. That should be the case. It would be weird as heck if other priorities didn't take over for this. I mean, it's free for a reason. You should be allowed to not pay money to do it. You shouldn't feel bad about it. Hopefully you don't. I would be surprised if you do. If you do want to do something, you can. Like if you truly wanted to subscribe to someone for $49 a month, you could go mow a lawn, for $5. There's lots of things. It doesn't matter your age, really. You could go to the store, put $5 in, get a Visa card for $5 and pay if you truly wanted it. What's wrong with this, in my opinion, is shaming people, telling them that you should be at work. What the heck? You should be at work if you don't want to give $5 because it's not like unwilling to give. It's I don't want to give $5. You should be at work if you shouldn't be. There's like what it's it's entertainment time. The entertainment time should be such that you can do it no matter what. You're giving free content out. I'm going to take it for free, sweetheart. I shouldn't have to pay you. You should. I don't like that she shames the audience here. Gives them a guilt trip to give you money because they're going to give you money if they want to. That's what I've always believed. Like I never feel like streamers steal from anybody. That's because people come to me and say that, oh my God, these people are taking advantage of folks because they're getting money. I don't see that at all. They're giving money freely. So and that's the most important thing going forward. Is it should always be given freely. As soon as you start guilt tripping your audience over giving you subs, that's so messed up. Rather than doing that, I would encourage you to celebrate when you do get something. Like celebrate when you get $1. That make a big deal out of it. Pretend you got $100 when you got $1, and that'll be a lot better. That'll be more effective as well.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Well, your question was, do you agree that someone should have $5 if they're watching? I guess,
Should you give? Oh, yeah. I
but entitling, but what's wrong here is her entitlement attitude of, hey, you're watching me, therefore you should. Oh no. It's a BFD to depart with your real life dollar to support somebody. So man,
it's okay to not want to too. Like you don't have to give money to anybody.
100%.
It's okay to use an ad blocker too. It feels so. This feels cringy to me because of the guilt trip kind of factor. And I don't think she's being honest per se. Like what is the point of telling someone that they are lying to you, basically. You know, so if someone were coming to my stream, and this happens all the time, very common sentiment. Badger, I really wish I could subscribe to you, but I can't. What do you say to them? I usually say, I usually give options. Oh, you can subscribe on your phone. You can subscribe if you go to Walmart, you know, and pick up a Visa card. I just usually talk about that. I don't say, no, yes, you can subscribe. I don't call them a liar. Like, I'm not
You're watching Twitch. I want that $5.
I know that they have electricity. I know they have internet, but I'm not going to beat them up about it.
Right. Technically, $5 has. I mean, technically, $5 has passed through them to the electricity.
Definitely, 100%. They had to pay an internet bill. I don't know their situation.
If somebody, so think about that. They say, want to subscribe to you? My response is, no big deal. I'll be here tomorrow, whenever. No big deal. Hang out. Thank you for being here.
That's interesting, Jay. So I talked about yesterday how I don't want my audience to. I don't owe anybody anything for the content I make. Like, so when I do something, I do it because I want to.
Right.
You don't have the position to demand anything from me, basically.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you're a subscriber. Doesn't matter if you give me $1,000. I don't care. You do not have the position to demand.
The true free man is.
I'm doing my own thing. You can't tell me what to do.
Right.
Right. So that's 100%. I don't want to owe anybody anything, and I don't want you to owe me anything either. Hey, sorry, Badger, I haven't been here in 6 months. Not a big deal. You didn't have to be here in 6 months. Thanks for coming back now. Good to have you. Thanks for hanging out. You don't owe me anything. I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything. At the point where the streamer starts thinking that the audience owes them something, that's a big no-no. That's a mentality breach for sure.
100%.
Yeah, watching is way supporting the stream. Well, Shady, she has 700 viewers average. She doesn't care about people watching the stream, obviously. And man, I hate to say that, but that's how it feels. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, Vi, I can't sub, but I really like your stream. Oh, actually, you're just too fucking lazy to sub. And that's what she said, right? She said, you're a liar. You do have the money to sub. You just won't. And was it wrong? Like, to your point, Blake, was it wrong that she's saying that? No, it's kind of a bitch, though.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean,
it's a really bitchy thing to say.
Remember, okay, the same thing we say to some of our best buddies. It's not that you're wrong.
But you're... Says you say to me a lot. Oh, man.
It's not that you're wrong. It's that her attitude about
I get people who think they owe. I owe them something all the time, all the time. And those are my favorite ones to ban too. Where it's like, hey, I'm a sub, but I'm a sub. Oh no, my favorite one is, but I'm a loyal viewer. But I watch your content everywhere.
This bristled you last week.
Last week, that guy's banned. I banned him everywhere. He's banned from the Discord. He's blocked. Bro, I subbed though. Bro, I even subbed or something like that.
I even subbed.
Permanently banned that dude. Cut.
And you started. You started the show last week.
I was mad.
Look at this mother trucker. Blake, what am I gonna do with this guy?
Actually, that was when I banned him, huh? Because when he said that, because it was okay.
Yeah,
it was okay.
And I was kind of going, well,
and then he did that,
about it,
and then
I'm out.
And then he went to my Discord, and then he continued speaking his point, and then called himself a loyal fan. So those are all examples from that person. Yeah.
All right.
Badger, send me $100. See, it's not even like that. It's like, Badger, be nice to me because I gave you money.
Right.
What?
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, it's worse than that. Probably. I mean,
you saw him, Allie? Yeah, I removed his comments.
Probably, if you needed something and Badger knew about it, he would fork out $100. Like,
really, if you did, I do a
fairly
fundraiser
generous
for you.
person. When there's a need, like he's first person to like say we gotta figure something out.
I mean, I give money to my friends. Hey, Sam, how you doing? I give money to my friends all the time. Remember, I raised $1,000 for Lucy, lost her son in a tragic accident, paid for the funeral bills.
And that was back when you and I were. I mean, I was probably average 20s. You were in the 30s.
Yeah,
that was way early on. When $1,000 needed was a big deal for streaming. Like, huge.
I cried on stream.
Are you kidding me? You cried on stream?
Yeah.
I have the clip.
We were all streaming. Yeah, Dash was doing it too.
I have the clip.
We have that link. If you type in !Senex, I think I'll give the link with 2 X's.
I have the clip.
Okay, so now, having talked about how terrible this person is, or how terrible this attitude was, how bitchy it was. I don't know anything about this person. I shouldn't even call them a bitch, honestly. Right. How terrible it was, what they said, how bitchy it was, what they said, how wrong what it was. Let's look at the impact of Bad Bunny, who did this just a little while ago.
You see this? Yeah,
what is the
February
impact
3rd.
of doing this? Now, I want to go into this and say, let's just assume that Bad Bunny, a person who did this exact same thing previously, didn't do it on purpose. They said a mean thing and it was nasty, right? And they got in trouble. Now, Bad Bunny's subscriber count apparently doubled. Her rant doubled her income, this article says, released February 3rd, 2020. It had a huge impact on her channel, gave her a ton of new income, a ton of new viewership, which is exactly what fucking happens when people make a big deal out of people being dickheads. All right? Look, if you don't like something, don't talk about it. This is my policy 100%. If you want to hurt somebody, if you want to be mean to somebody, there's one thing that hurts more than anything else. Ignore them.
Gone.
Forget that they exist. Do not write articles about them. Do not tweet about them. Don't pull up their clips and upload them to your freaking Twitter when on the bottom left of the freaking video, it says their little name there so people can go to it. Yeah, idiots. So the thing about the tweets about this, the thing about the articles about this, is they're all the same people. They're all the same attitude, okay? I don't even care that Invader Vi did a bad thing. I love it. Keep doing it, sweetheart.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
That's why I want to bring that kind of stuff to the show, because I would never give a person like this the platform to do so. But here we are, with tons of articles written about them, increasing their viewership, increasing their income. Why? Just because media loves drama, basically.
Yeah, pre-rants. So scroll down right underneath the graphs, and you can compare the numbers.
Look at the follower jump. Sweet baby Jesus.
Good gravy. Good gravy.
These statistics are brutal, man. Yeah. I mean, is it unacceptable? No, it's not. I mean, she can. It's a private club.
Got him.
Was she raping babies? Was she hurting people? Was she doing bad things? Report her ass. Okay?
Right. Is it illegal? Nope. Is it, I mean...
Is she going to get banned from Twitch from this? Absolutely not. Is she going to have civil reprimand? No freaking way. No way at all. Was there a purpose to actually doing this? Was there an end goal? No, definitely not.
No, I don't know.
I mean, if you find a stream that's doing something illegal, or you think that needs some attention brought to it, report it. We talked about this last time. That is the only acceptable method of going about this.
Yeah, about correct.
I remember that guy, Waterbox. He was at a TwitchCon panel, I think. I want to say. He was talking about how he has a.
We were talking about that.
I don't know if he was.
November
He was
1st.
the smallest stream. He was like 20 average viewers or something super tiny.
Yes, and
morally disgusting, but not legal.
We were talking about that on this show on November 1st, 2018, when I got partnered. That was the subject that we broke into.
That's funny. Oh, so Mux asked a really good question. Was it premeditated rant, or was it a spur of a moment thing? Impossible to say.
Yeah, impossible to say.
Impossible to say. Basically, did she do it on purpose to get attention, or was it something just off the cuff for her?
Right.
Who knows? Do you want to say she's extremely intelligent and manipulative? Then you know your answer. If you want to say that she was just off the cuff, then you know your answer. It's just whatever. Yeah, it's hard to discuss that. There's no point. Yeah. I feel like I'm above my viewers. Yeah, that's basically what the other guy was saying. And I don't. However he feels is fine. I don't think it was like morally wrong for him to feel that. It's whatever. He can feel how he wants to feel. Yeah, we cover them all here all the time. All right. Right. Is it against terms of service stream in bikini? No, we went over terms of service last time.
Yeah, that one was interesting. It's more targeted towards women but context. It's good that they added the context.
Context definitely matters. Well, I mean, but the rules are less strict than ever before. They're like super unstrict now.
I kind of agree. I kind of agree.
What we thought was going to be an increase in strictness has been a massive decrease in strictness. Basically, it's basically don't show your nips, bro.
Yeah, about it.
Be reasonable with context. If you're going to do body art, then you need to cover. You need to have like a special type of thing on, right?
A couple of guidelines for covering that. And then if you're going to do a beach swim, you got to do these things. And if you're going to do a thing,
she does at least once a week. Okay. Well, she's been she has it as part of her dialogue. Actually, it's probably effective. It probably gets her subs that day by talking about it.
Let's talk about that first meeting, because that was crazy when you were working at Scott Trade Ox. Let's talk about that next time.
Okay.
The first time
Blake
I met
has been on for 13 hours or something now. No wait,
in person.
Sorry, 8 hours. Sorry.
No. I'm good to keep going, but let's put a pin in that when he's here.
He's here. Okay, sure. Yeah, you can come on next week, Ox. 4:30 p.m. CET. Probably.
Yeah, if you want to do it,
maybe
do it next week.
Maybe we'll push it back to 5:30. That's a thing. So notes from that. Report a channel if they're doing something wrong.
Right.
If it's not reportable, then
here's what it was.
Don't
it was
perpetuate it.
signal boost.
I'm sorry we had to perpetuate it, honestly.
Signal boosting the turds.
Right. Yeah, this is what the people wrote down.
That's what I put in there. Signal boosting the turd. That's what you deleted.
Did I accidentally? Yeah, sorry.
Well, that's okay. But I have it's.
That.
No, it's fine. Fine. There we go. All right. Now we're good. In
yeah. Streaming 2% as man can stream without a shirt. Right. I've been trying to tell people that. No one believes me. I don't know why. It's been okay to have no shirt on as a guy for forever. What to do for new streamers? What was the question, JD? We talked about a bunch of stuff. We talked about schedule. We talked about browse page.
Yep.
What else did we talk about? We talked about shooting for partnership, how to set goals, what good goals are. We talked about it as well. I'm not sure the whole presentation thing is. I don't think it matters how you present. I think it matters how you're interpreted anyway. If you look like a woman and you're showing your nipples, that's probably a problem.
Yeah, that's going to be so weird as the.
JD, do you have a question? You're like a student that says, "I don't understand," and I ask you, "What don't you understand?" You're like, "Any of it."
Yeah,
classic.
So I put in there.
Okay.
By the way, creatorhype.com is a good place to go for lots of streaming news. Creatorhype.com. That's where I got that Bad Bunny article. That's when I first found them. I'll put that in the link in the chat. Okay. But creatorhype.com, and they.
I'll be back.
Mostly, yeah, go ahead. Mostly Twitch news because Twitch is number one, but they'll occasionally do some YouTube stuff as well. There's one article in there, 50 reward ideas for channel points, which I found interesting. Right. Yeah. So one of us, okay, so here's what we have. In the stuff that we put out, one of us is a rule maker and one of us is a rule breaker, and it switches depending. So what I was pointing out was that Badge has a weird thing about structure and rules being placed on him, even if he places those rules on him. Number one, because he's got he's got a little thing where if he misses a goal, he feels really bad. Number two, he spent 7 years in the Army. 7 years. He spent 7 years in the Army. We'll go with 7. He spent 7 years in the Army where everything he did was controlled. And now that he got out of the U.S. Army, Bravo 1 company what? God, that's funny. Oh, man. He's 33, former serviceman himself. But everything he did was everything Badger did was controlled, and almost and every task he was given, was by someone else, not him. Everything he had to do was completely watched and guarded and controlled. And so when he gets a task, even if it's from himself and he doesn't do it, there's penalties. And there used to be physical penalties. There may have been
lots of exercise.
Lots of exercise. There may have been other penalties, like the punishment for missing a task or missing call it a task. Missing a task or missing an objective may not have even fallen on him. It may have fallen on one of his buddies, and then he would feel bad because someone else is sucking it up. Someone's getting smoke for his screw up, which probably happened all the time, and he probably sucks it up for someone else's screw up all the time because freaking Hernandez won't keep his rifle clean.
He didn't know how to do a radio, is why.
He didn't know how to do it.
He sucked at it. I had to do it for him every morning.
You do it for him every time.
Hey, Bishop, can you help me with
because
radio?
I'm sick of doing push-ups, right?
Yeah.
So we're talking about
I got smoked for stuff that I got smoked and then an apology after. It's like, oh, my bad. That was actually the thing that we thought you did wrong. You didn't. And I was just like, yeah,
you
okay.
Did do. Oh,
that's the thing. Well, JD, my big thing for schedule is you have to find out what works for you. There is no magic answer. Okay, there is no 5-point tutorial on how to be a good schedule making Twitch streamer. Otherwise, everyone's going to be successful.
And to Beef's point, what works for Beef is if I didn't have a schedule, I wouldn't get shit done.
You're gonna have to find that for yourself.
Here it is. If Badger has a schedule, he'll beat himself up all week long, and it'll affect me, and it'll affect his relationships. It'll affect Twitch. It'll affect his attitude when he gets on Twitch. So
my opinion on schedule is don't do it. All right, just stream when you want to stream, when you can stream. That's your best thing. You don't need to tell your people your notification goes out. It's fine. They're gonna see the notification. Stop affecting Blake. I can't. No, being closely intertwined with me as far as work is gonna mean he's gonna get a backlash.
Yeah, we're hitched, man. We're tied at the hip. We're freaking lashed around, right? That's the thing.
Channel points are pretty fun. I don't think they're super important.
Scroll all the way out. Maybe write these down. Let's wrap on this, but scroll all the way out to Streamer Startup tab on that sheet.
What the creator hype channel rewards?
No. On in our sheet in the inside sheet. Don't show it, but all the way out there. No kappa.
Scroll all the way out. What do you mean by scroll all the way out?
To the right. Scroll to the right in the tab.
I see.
Sorry. Worksheets in the workbook.
Okay.
Go out all the way to the far right. Sorry, I was not being clear.
Okay.
I'm talking. So, you see, I put my 5 up there, and I put your 5.
I like your 5. Yeah. Oh,
but I can't remember the other 2 in there.
Yeah.
So I had 1, get a schedule and keep it. Number 2, be a student. Be a student of your craft. Now that doesn't mean. So what I need to clarify about that, it doesn't mean to do everything. But you need to learn enough to either do it yourself or learn enough to delegate it. So editing is one of those things that I'm still doing most of my editing.
I like that's
Badger
really good.
has learned about editing, and he knows enough to know he don't want to do it anymore. So he's got an editor, right? But you have to know enough to know what's involved in the job and whether or not you're good at it or not. So probably there's no way at any point in the time that Badger is okay. So as an example, Badger's not going to be too big in the near future to outsource the control of OBS.
Probably not. No,
probably not. Right?
Exceedingly
you see what I'm saying? So therefore, if he can't outsource how to do OBS, he absolutely needs to know how to run OBS.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely do. Yeah, for sure.
I
see what you're saying.
Right?
Yeah, this is a great
so
example.
You need to be an aficionado in OBS because it's going to affect your outcome, right? Something like that. But here's the thing: is I have a bot. I used to do maintenance on my bot all the time, and then after a while, I figured out I don't want to do this anymore. So I bought a bot. Right? I pay $30 a month for Deepbot, and that's it. There you go.
Nice.
And let me fix your.
51% sure is about being when you're 51% sure about something. That's usually good enough. Is what 51% sure is. So that's our running joke.
Good enough. It's a good amount of sure.
It's a pretty decent amount of sure if you're 51% sure about something. It's better than 49% unsure. Right. You're 49% unsure. That's what it is. So this is good. We'll talk about these every time.
Oh, sorry. I pay $30 for 6 months. Sorry, I said it wrong. I pay $60 a year.
That makes more sense. You still pay for a Deepbot right now? I'm just using Streamlabs bot still.
No,
in XCOM, it's pretty. See, I disagree. Everyone says 50% chance in XCOM is not good, but it's actually pretty good, especially for a rookie.
Yeah. I mean, you missed a shot to the face at 98% or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, 99.
So 99% sure you missed a shot to the face.
There's 1% chance to miss, but 1% is 1 out of 100. So that means every 100 shots I would take at 99 means I would miss a shot, which is
you missed a shot.
95% XCOM. See, this is. I've actually completed XCOM 2 War of the Chosen in Iron Man Legendary. You can raise your hand if you've also done so. Okay, I've actually completed Superhuman Iron Man in XCOM 1994. All right, I'm just asking.
I'm just saying, dude.
Just put it out there. I don't know if you play XCOM, but I sure should have, dude. Slayer, all right?
Crickets. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, great. What do you got going on this week, Blakey Poo?
Oh man. Well, Biter Battles is over, so I need to come up with some other YouTube content that I gotta release. So I'm probably going to be doing a tutorial series out there on the YouTubes. I'm enjoying the Crash Storio playthrough a bunch. That mod is pretty good. The folks are enjoying it because my viewer count has usually when I go into a mod or a mega base type of thing, my viewer count takes a little bit of a hit. Hasn't, so pretty good.
Cool.
Also, one other tip of the cap that you will like from today is I got hosted by our good buddy Warwitch TV this morning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was
he doesn't
great,
usually do
man.
this.
Huh?
Morning stream? He doesn't usually do morning streams. Has he been
That's right. And I told him watch out because sunlight might sting you because you're out in the daytime.
So he raided you. Got a chance to talk at him. That's my favorite moment of the raid where I get to talk at the streamer. 100%. That's the best. That's all the raid is. That's like the best part.
The first like say 30 to 60 seconds where you got to go, hey man, thank you so much. Oh, so great to see you. By the way, and then you could go, hey, by the way, the other night. Wait, the other night when you were doing the thing. The other thing was the thing and the thing, and you can tell them about something else.
Because you actually watch their content. That's the best feeling.
Yeah, it's so
I love
great.
when Mousy raised me because of that.
Right. Cool. And I hosted him last night, and he was in the middle of some marbles something, and he stopped it, and he sang some dumb song to me, like "Just do it, follow the Clown Town.
Oh, nice.
Just do it. It was the who's the guy with the LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf.
No,
Do it.
do it.
Do
God, he was
it.
on
Do
so
it.
much coke when he did that. It doesn't even make any sense.
Just do it.
Yeah. Stop
doing
thinking
that.
about it and do it.
So do it.
He's like spitting everywhere. Love that.
Yeah,
It was good stuff.
And so they made a
like
song
me on
out
stream.
of that. He sang it on his stream.
Oh, really?
And he said, "Follow." It was like 5 minutes. Follow Clown Town. And I was
Really?
trying
For
to go out to
5
the
minutes he
restroom.
was singing
So
about
I
you?
was in there pee. I went there
Listening
pee
to
in
you
the
getting
restroom.
yelled at?
My speakers were on, and he was going, "Follow the Clown Town. Just
Do it. Wow. Okay, that's nice of Woolrich. He really likes you a lot. It's funny because I have zero interaction with Woolrich ever.
Oh man!
I
And
just-
by the way, 45-month subscriber to Warwish TV. 45
Ooh,
months.
boy, man.
And that's pre-gift subs. And I got a gift sub from him, and I 44-month subscriber. He was
That's a
my
good
first ever
conversation.
sub
So
on
we're
Twitch.
getting into being more focused on stream coaching. Basically, we're new at it. Enough About You is kind of about me and Blake, and then also we're getting into this segment of doing stream coaching. So we're getting better at it. This is why we're making these things. We're kind of doing
that's
it live.
wrong.
Oh, it's
I
Warwich
tried to-
TV, yeah. You can
I
just
can't
do
do
extra
shout
twenty
outs,
SO and then Warwich TV because we have the
Is
bot.
the bot
now.
on?
Yeah, the bot is on.
Okay.
Look, so we're getting better. We got a bot. I can see
You
when
got a
people
bot?
follow.
We got
shout
a
out
panel?
shout outs for everybody who followed. Today, Night Wrath. This is what we'll do. Camden, Ockler, Oak03, thank you for your sub again for 2 months. Mario Ass, Stoner Stan, Salem My Foul, Fart Dust, Sam Soul, and VGO Gishmirhaf. Thanks for the follows today. Appreciate it very much. You're
Yeah.
awesome.
Find a mentor was one of mine also. That's a
No,
good one.
that
Find a
was one of
mentor.
mine, bitch. Get your own.
That was one of mine.
I wrote mine down.
You wrote
Look
yours
at
down
my
first.
number
I
one.
said mine last week.
But
Counts as record. Counts as record.
I don't remember.
said it
I don't
last
remember
week.
last week well enough to dispute you, but I think you're a fucking liar. Okay, listen to me.
Remember? Because you said, "Who's your mentor?" And I said, "Well, number one."
No, but I think that we were doing
Number
yours,
two.
and I interjected one of mine, and then you were like, "Yeah, I'll take that one."
Okay, I take that.
See?
Yeah, find a mentor.
All right, we'll
we
see.
we
I don't
both
know.
agree on that. I was
Check
one,
the
that's like
edit
the only
history,
one.
but
I'm
it was
looking at
live
our
on
list, and
stream
it's
last
like the only
time,
one
Box.
we kind of agree on is find a mentor. It's find a mentor.
Find a mentor is a big deal. That's like
a
usually
big
my
deal.
first. That's why it's number one for me. Okay. Anyways, what we're saying. So for what I got going on this week is
Go ahead.
Thursday. I'm gonna have we haven't decided what we're doing yet. But Beef's gonna be on my stream. We're gonna be either doing speed runs and Beef will just be there talking, or we're gonna do some retro games. Or we're gonna do Hexen again. There's like a million things. Or we might do Outer Worlds. Also, might do Fallout 4.
Hexen. Oh my goodness. I was there for maybe 45 seconds of that, and I went, "Oh my goodness."
It's very chaotic. Huh? It was
chaos,
quite
yeah.
a stressful stream actually, because I was trying to learn the game. Meanwhile, Boof had played the game years ago, or had played it recently. I'm not even sure. And then she's trying to like, "What are you doing? You're being an idiot. You're killing yourself." And I was like throwing myself on lava and dying all the time. It was a hard game too. You died a ton.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out
Hexen's
eventually.
a
Yeah, I
joke.
mean, you got to throw your darts and goof around. And then Friday, I'll be doing speedruns. I think actually I'm going to end up on another stream. I think I'll end up in Miss Court's stream that day. We're going to
Good.
raid into her stream. And I don't know what we're doing up there yet. And then Saturday, I'll be doing speedruns again. We'll be doing Calamity. And then Sunday, we'll be back here and then also do a Calamity there. I might
Good.
stream an extra day this week because I missed last Friday. That might be Monday. It might be Wednesday. We'll see if I do anything or not. It might be Tuesday, actually. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, okay?
Look at my hair, man.
I'd rather not look at you at all. Man, since I started my hair care regime, people had so many compliments on my hair today.
Really?
I know. It's crazy. Well, Ryu Quits a Call rated my stream yesterday,
First word.
Thursday.
Nice hair.
Saturday. It was Saturday, so yesterday. It was the raid call was Badger hair is really nice. That was 1,400 people raid. The road what hair? Oh, shady. That's the first mean thing I've had. All right, you just destroyed all the
It was
nice
for me.
things all day.
It was for me.
Oh, you're talking to Blake. Oh,
Yeah, talking to
not you. Okay, all right. Say what a minute, everyone. That's the most important thing. Oh shoot, we need to find someone to raid.
Yeah,
My
find
bad.
someone right. Let's go say hi to somebody.
Yeah. Let me relog back into Twitch because I logged out.
Oh, nonstops are Ryu.
Right, quits a
sub.
god. That's right, man. Thanks for supporting Ruru. Ruru's a beast. I was supposed to meet him at a convention. F in chat for no conventions. Ox, we'll talk to you. Okay, we need to
Yep.
start a
Hit
group
me up.
Discord call with you, or a group
hit me up.
Discord thingy, so we can talk to you, and then we'll get you on stream. Because one of the things we would like to do also is get more people on stream with us because we are shut-ins.
Who's
We
he
are,
talking
we
to?
are.
Well, if you're Twitch staff, you're not a shut in to me. I'm gonna go. I'll go in your house and see
Gonna
what's on
DM
cable
you.
because we'll just. We're gonna talk. Whether you want to talk or not, I'm gonna ask you a billion questions. That poor bastard probably wanted me to go away after I had my after I talked to him about all those things.
He probably does, but also he's kind of got to get. I mean, we're going to be around. We're not going anywhere. So
Yeah,
he
and
needs to
actually,
get- he needs to get
Jazzy-
used to it.
having freaking Jazzy there while I was talking to this dude helped a ton. Number one,
There's a
she's
reason we
freaking
keep
smart.
She's the reason we keep Jazzy around, right?
Yeah. One, she's freaking smart. She was asking the questions that I was forgetting to ask. And number two, like I was fairly insistent on getting my answers of all the shit that was going down, and she was kind of the nice. She was good. She was good.
So
cop,
it was good. Yeah. So like when I walked up to the guy, I was like, "I'll blow you for our partner manager." All right, if you guys would do the raid call for me, I'd appreciate that.
What he means to say is he's really enthusiastic.
We're gonna go
about
raid
working
Twiggy.
with you and partnering. He goes, "No, who do I have to fillet?"
Listen to me. I will do the oral if you are nice to me. Okay, that's how it works.
What he means is he's really enthusiastic. He takes He takes Twitch very seriously. He wants to promote. He wants to do the thing. Oh,
okay, we're gonna go raid Twiggy. Twiggy is
look at your
right
look at your scene. Look at your scene. You're on. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you
go. If you guys can tell me raid with me, I appreciate it a ton. Extra strength raid for the raid call. If you're a non-sub for Badger,
shout out to her in the chat. Give her.
We're about to get moved over there. Doesn't even matter if we do. It's
I want to go follow with Clowntown too. The Clowntown stream.
Oh. Okay.
Right, because I'm hosted here.
All right. Well, Twiggy is playing Uncharted apparently. Oh man, she's Shweedis, I want to say. I think she's from Sweden as well. She plays lots of RimWorld. She's really cool. I really enjoy her stream a ton. So go over there, extra point raid, hit it up, stay motivated. All right, that's the most important thing. You're motivated, you can do anything. Stay awesome because you know you're awesome.
She's offline.
Dude, Blake, are you okay?
Is it sure Twiggy TV?
It's Twiggy, yeah. Oh, it's gone now. I think it's Twiggy. Did I spell it wrong?
It's Twiggy. You did Twiggy TV. It's ITS Twiggy.
Oh shoot.